spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the Temple Owls taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Temple's offense takes the field to start this game off. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
At the 23, brings up second down.
On second down, wants to throw it. Caught on the outside, it's Albright. And the Owls want to crank the tempo. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Owls will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety?
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
And as a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers. You force the fumble. But, man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated because it's the luck of a bounce.
And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Florida Atlantic's offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs.
The ball pops out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early. Florida
Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again, he's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive, Dave.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Might be looking to run. Still running at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Give to the running back. Bulls his way forward. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect cover.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Showing the arm strength to the left. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Perkins. This time on target. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Rutgers is going to walk off the field there in Piscataway with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good.
Hines is back in the middle.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Temple lines up quickly. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back. The 30. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdown. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man quickly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. A little screen to the running back. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. They're setting up the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. On target to the left. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Got the back over the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And now the ball is knocked free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The give to the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking for a man. It's Perkins. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Albright. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Temple lines up quickly.
First down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. It'll be a draw. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. A third and long coming up here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Now on second down. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They're trying to get to him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is good.
That makes the score Florida Atlantic 10, Temple 3.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. Quickly to the tight end. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. The give as they work on that clock. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Wide receiver now comes in motion. Bully ball on third and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll try to field the punt and bring it. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that's a tough one to swallow, man. You got yourself in a position where you can go tie this football game. You're in a good spot. You're trying to move the ball down the field. Guys trying to make a play. Fumbles the football. Now you got to beg for the defense to somehow give you one more opportunity.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. First down here for the offense. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our